Hello my dear friend, how are you doing today? It's candidate master Ranveer Mohite here, and in this video I am going to show you a game played by the legendary Garry Kasparov. And through this game I'm going to show you a very important idea that you can use when you're attacking your opponents. Let's get started. So Kasparov opens the game with d4 and we have knight f6 and e4. Now knight e4 is not possible because this knight is pinned to the queen, so we have bishop g5. Black develops the bishop. We have white developing the knight. Both the sides continue to develop their pieces, and white plays a3. Now you may ask, why did white play this move? So I'll show you why. If, let's say, imagine white had castled, what could happen in such positions is black will often capture and put his knight here. This attacks the bishop, and white really doesn't want to get rid of this exchange of this bishop with this knight. Okay, this bishop is a very valuable piece, and you'll soon understand why, but white wants to avoid that. Okay, which is why white plays the move a3 here, so that after take this pawn keeps control over this b4 square. So we have knight c6, a3 played, black short castled, white also short castled, and we have both sides continuing to develop their pieces. And in this position black decided, okay, finally I will start to fight for the center and play the move d5. Now Kasparov plays e5, knight drops back, and we have this classic position where white has a lot of space on the king side thanks to this pawn. Okay, what this means is white can use this space to create an attack against this king. Okay, white can use this extra space he has here to create an attack against this king. Okay, so from this point onwards, Kasparov's strategy is to create an attack on this side. Okay, and one of the most important things in attack is you don't want to exchange pieces. So tell me, will you play bishop e7 or something else? In the game, Kasparov avoided the trade of these bishops and played bishop f4. Now comes knight a5. Black obviously wants to create some play for himself, and that play will happen on this queen side of the board. So knight a5. Now the white knight drops to f1. Knight c4. Now this pawn is attacked, so Kasparov protects it with queen e2. Rook comes forward, trying to double up the queen as well here. Meanwhile, Kasparov just continues to get more pieces on the king side so that he can launch an attack here. The queen drops to c8, and now we have this move h4. The idea is, to take control of this g5 square so that we can put the knight on g5 and just start a massive attack against this king. Black plays h6. Black says, no, you cannot put the knight here. And now a very nice developing move, rook a d1. You see, Kasparov is bringing all his pieces into the attack before he's gonna go all in at this black king. Okay, and the idea of this move will be clear to you in a little while. Rook c6 played, and now bishop c1. And this is kind of the point of playing rook a d1 on the previous move, so that this rook doesn't stay stuck on a1, and instead white is able to launch an attack very quickly against this king. Okay, so white doesn't want his rook here, that's why I put it on d1 square. We have the knight coming to c7, and now we just want to bring more pieces on the king side. We want to flood that king side with our pieces. Now this knight jumps to h5. Okay, going all the way close to the black king. Black plays a6, and now the bishop drops back. And this is a very beautiful maneuver that Kasparov is constructing in this position. We'll see what it is. Rook e8 and queen d3, and that's the point of putting the bishop back on d1, so that white is able to build out this battery with the bishop and queen looking at this h7 square. Okay, black plays g6, stops the queen from giving a checkmate here. And now white plays a very powerful move, after which black resigns from the game. White plays knight f4, and black just resigns in this position. Or you may ask, why did black resign? Because white's plan is very simple. Since he has so many pieces, 1 2 3 4 5 pieces that can attack this black king, it's almost impossible to stop white's attack. For example, let's say the bishop drops to f8. Now you have captures, this check. Now the king is forced to go, black has to play bishop g7. If he goes here, then this would be a checkmate. And if not, if let's say black goes bishop g7, then you have this move bishop h6. One more piece joins the attack. And let's say queen d7, you have check, 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 and white regains the piece. There's still a lot of attack, and white has so many pawns here that he's gonna win the game. So in that fashion, Kasparov won a beautiful attacking game, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. About why I had taken a break from YouTube. Well, I think in December I went to Singapore to watch the Gukesh and Dingleran World Chess Championship match, which Gukesh won, and I had a very bad throat there for like a month. I had a lot of difficulty in speaking, and when I spoke, I would often cough. It was really hard. So because of that, for 2 months, like, my throat was paining a lot. So I decided to take a bit of a break from commentating. At the same time, afterwards, I got caught up in a few more things, which is why I couldn't record videos here. But hopefully I'm back right now, and I'll keep recording more and more videos. Thank you very much for watching, and it's good to be back. Bye bye.